Hello, we're here to talk about building your dream life, how average people can create extraordinary wealth. Do you believe you're worthy of success? Have you ever wondered what it would be like to take the chance to actually pursue and live your dream life? Do your goals sometimes seem too far away or untouchable to even get excited about them anymore? You don't know how to do it. Well, let's talk. Real talk. It's our mission to bring some hope to where you may have lost some. This information might benefit you if you're a young family in your 20s, 30s, 40s who are looking for a lifetime of wellness and abundance. Maybe you're someone who needs extra money in your retirement, or you're a parent who wants to leave a legacy to your kids. How about parents who'd like to empower their children in their wellness and financial health, or people looking for wellness and vitality? People looking for a community of like-minded individuals, or those who have lost their jobs and don't want to be dependent on other people, including a new boss, for their financial health. And this is especially for people who are looking to replace their income, increase their wealth, and design an epic life. To be clear, the following information is for people who want to break out of our molds, these paradigms that control us, the very thinking or circumstances holding us back, and begin creating the epic life we desire and deserve. So I have two questions for you. Both lead to the same place. Just choose which one that fits your dreams the most right now. What are 5 things you would do, have, or become if money were no object? Or another way to think of it is, what if your yearly income became your monthly income? Would you eliminate debt and maybe spend more time with your family? How about taking more vacations or even continuing your education? Buying some luxury items that maybe felt out of reach, or maybe your heart calls you with greater purpose to giving back. What we're about to teach you could put you in a position to live an and life, not just an or life. Meaning you could have this and that and that and that. You'll not have to choose between giving back and going on vacation, for instance. You could do both. There are only 2 ways for the average person to get their dream life. Number 1 is to be your own boss, and number 2 is with leverage. Let's use a familiar example to illustrate a common use of leverage in business. The real estate agent is everything you think of when it comes to all things buying and selling of homes. The agent does the open houses, shows you the new homes, manages the paperwork, and takes the buyers and or sellers through the process of all things buying and or selling the home. When all is said and done, the agent will get a commission. He or she will take a part of that commission, often up to 50%, and give it to the broker. What was the broker's role? The broker simply runs the real estate agency. They get the building and the broker's license to set up shop. They pay for the overhead of the office and most, if not all, of the operation of the running of an agency. The broker can hire several agents and get commissions from each one of them when they close transactions without having to do any of that work themselves. What does the broker have that the agent does not? Leverage. So we were curious about which type of business may offer the best leverage for the average person. Traditional and online retail often require large sums of money for startup and overhead, something the average person would have trouble coming up with. Not to mention, most businesses go out of business in the first 2 to 5 years. Big risk. Now let's look at investment. Again, lots of money and even more time to get anywhere. Not to mention the risk you have if you have no idea what you're doing. How about services? This would include your plumbers and electricians, as well as your doctors and lawyers. Many people in this category make a lot of money. They have the cars, boats, and luxury homes, but they often can't enjoy it. They are too busy trading a lot of their time for those dollars, especially if the business is entirely dependent on them and their expertise. Now, franchises. These could be in the form of a storefront or service, or they could be what's called a networked franchise. The startup cost can be very little to a whole lot, and that applies to overhead too. To take it a step further, we want to see what offers the best leverage, plus brings you time and freedom. Is that asking for too much? Believe it or not, there's only one profession that does that. One profession can give you the opportunity to be your own boss and give you the leverage with little or no risk. Low startup costs, low overhead, tax advantages, training, and extraordinary income potential. And that is the network marketing profession. Let's just look at the comparison of a networked franchise versus other types of franchises. As you can see, networked franchises usually have very small startup costs compared to the others, as well as very low overhead. These are just a few examples of franchises. Feel free to look them up yourself. Now take a look at the income potential. It's the exact same for all of them. How can that be? It's simple. Your income in network marketing is based on leverage and exponential growth, and you gain more leverage and income as your network grows without any additional effort from you. Remember the story of the real estate agent versus the broker? Network marketing puts you right in the position of leverage. Of the over 7 billion people in this world, do you think you may find a handful who may be interested in this information too? And do you think that they too may know a few people who'd be interested in this? We often hear, but what if I'm not good at sales? Let's just address the difference of sales and networking for a moment. Look at level 1 here in this graph. You're always referring people to things you enjoy and find value in. For instance, movies, restaurants, various products, services, etc. What if you were to get paid to do that? Let's say you were to refer 6 people to hypothetical ABC company, and they each made a $100 order. That would be $600 total that goes to the ABC company. Now, what if you were to get a 10% commission, for instance, from that company just for making the referral that resulted in a purchase? You would earn $60 for that month. Woohoo! Time to retire! Just kidding. In order to increase that $60 commission, you would have to increase the average volume and, of course, maintain or increase your referrals. This would be considered sales and represent linear growth. Networking is different though and brings you way more opportunity in the form of leverage and exponential growth. Just look at level 2. What if the 6 people from level 1 were to find 5 people who wanted to also refer to ABC company for commissions? And what if you made commissions off of everything those people did as well as your own efforts? In this example, you would have a total of 30 people to earn commissions from. If each of them made an average $100 order and you earned 10%, you would have $300 from their efforts plus the $60 from your own. Now look at level 3. The 30 people from level 2 each found an average of 4 people who also wanted to earn commissions. With the average orders of $100 each, you are now looking at a total of $1,560 in commissions from those 3 levels. And level 4 just takes the example a step further. If you'll notice, each person who's referring or at each level, the referrals are getting worse. They're becoming less effective in referring to the company, but yet the commissions still go up. That's what exponential growth is. Do you see how you're able to leverage everyone's efforts in a network and not have your growth be totally dependent on you and your sales ability? This does not have to look perfect. It just works. Let's look at this model from another angle, comparing the traditional business structure to the network marketing structure. As you can see there on the left, that's a typical employer-employee relationship where the CEO is at the top making the most money, and then you have a few presidents and less vice presidents, and then, some managers and mostly general workers that make the least amount of money. Can we all agree that the general workers don't make more than the CEO? In fact, nobody makes more than the CEO. That would be a typical employer-employee relationship. Well, the network marketing business works differently. Everybody is at the top. You get to decide your income, raises, and bonuses, and your income and success is not dependent on where you are in the network or when you enrolled. In fact, corporate headquarters provides what's called the foundational support or your roots, and that allows your business to grow with unlimited expansion potential. Network marketing has been extensively featured in publications and supported by major entrepreneurs like Robert Kiyosaki and Warren Buffett over the last several decades. So would you be willing to trade 7 to 10 hours per week on a side hustle for 2 to 5 years to build your dreams if I could show you how to do it? How many of you may be stuck in the 40-40-40 plan and calling it security? The 40-40-40 plan means working 40 hours per week for 40 years to only be able to retire off 40% of what you couldn't live off of to begin with. Statistics show how hard it's become for retirees 65 and older to not just maintain their lifestyle, but to thrive. In fact, many are forced to downgrade due to lack of funds and/or a fixed income. Now look at the people in a typical job. There's only so far most can climb that ladder before the opportunity for expansion has been maxed out. Most know this, and some decide that they need another job. Unfortunately, they tend to make a more lateral move with the hopes that it brings an upward move. We see many people today just vacillating between one typical job to another without any real chance for upward expansion, and certainly not the time and money freedom that a networked business can give you. Here you are in the middle ladder. You have just discovered a better way to reach your dreams that has unlimited expansion potential. Excellent! Now there's nothing to stop your growth. You are in control. Take a look at the network marketing profession as a whole. It's a $35 billion industry and growing, and most of that growth is in wellness and services. Almost 19 million people are involved in the network marketing industry in the US alone, and it's continually growing. It's representing a popular way that people today are doing business, especially for millennials and Generation Xers, making them over 70% of the population of network marketers. So what would you look for in a network marketing business? Well, an extremely strong, stable company with longevity and has a consumable product that works. A lot of the startups go out of business very, very quickly. You also want a company that could give you long-term residual and passive income, a business that could be sold for profit, just like any other business. One that can be passed down to the next of kin. It doesn't dissolve upon death like all jobs do, and many private small businesses. You could pass this on to your children or to any of your loved ones. You want something that has all the small business tax advantages, and you get to create its value. There are no limits. There's no boss to cap your earnings. This is your business. Your success is determined by you. No employee headaches, no customer service headaches, low startup costs, low recurring monthly overhead, unlimited revenue streams because you can help as many people as you want, and you have training that takes all the guesswork out of what to do and when to do it. So how does this work? Does it seem too good to be true? Well, again, you get paid to refer to the company. You do not have to buy products and sell them to your friends. As long as you become a wholesale member, and if you value the concept of feeling better or living a purposeful and or abundant life and would like to refer to the company, you will be compensated for everyone who makes an order. You get paid every time you refer to the company, every time they make an order through several different levels like we showed before, and every time anyone in those levels makes an order. And you get all of this as long as you yourself are an active ordering member for that calendar month, which will be your overhead. We're going to discuss that further. You do not need to know all the products, although you want to start using the products and get to know them, and even for your personal use. And of course, there's tax benefits that come along with all of this. So what do we mean by these 5 levels? Well, again, what if you referred Mary, and Mary referred Kim, and Kim referred Alice, and Alice referred Mike, and Mike referred Sam? Well, those would be your 5 levels. That's what we mean: Mary, Kim, Alice, Mike, and Sam. But the cool thing is you could have as many Marys as you'd like. You could have as many Kims as you'd like. You could have as many Mikes as you'd like. You could just keep growing and growing and growing. There are no limits to your business. There are many different revenue streams built into the model, but they are all fall within 2 basic categories: passive income and bonuses and shares. Passive income is money you get whether you're working or not. This is your long-term income and starts from day 1. Bonuses and shares usually require a little more direct action to get. They could be one-time or monthly, and they also start from day 1. Here are some other examples of passive income that you may be familiar with: pensions and retirement accounts, or accruing interest on your savings account, which, quite frankly, is laughable. Social Security, disability, stock market dividends, money earned from a networked franchise business model like we're discussing, and monthly profits from real estate investments. There's many ways to gain passive income. Now let's look at the potential. In order to make $1,000 per month in passive income on just your savings account, you need to have $1.2 million in cash in the account. And that's assuming a 1% interest rate, which nobody's getting these days. You now have the opportunity to make tremendous residual income without age restrictions or collecting a huge amount in savings first. This business is also immune to stock market fluctuations because it is not dependent on the stock market. Let's talk about the power of this network. Residual and passive income comes from receiving a percentage of the monthly orders of everyone in your network through 5 levels and beyond. And by leveraging the power of the network, you benefit from everyone's efforts, not just your own. Imagine the potential. There are also many bonuses that you could qualify for and enjoy, like all expense paid luxury vacations, money bonuses, and even cars. Take a quick look at these healthcare statistics. The annual revenue in the industry is $2.5 trillion. $2.5 trillion. And the money spent on alternative healthcare is still $34 billion, and that's out of pocket. 38% of Americans have expanded their health spending beyond Western medicine and doctors. And the top 4 leading causes of death in the US are due to lifestyle factors and stress. People want, need, and are spending their money on effective and non-toxic wellness solutions. So we had a thought. What if we were to take the wellness industry and combine it with network marketing? Doesn't it just make sense? Like Robert Kiyosaki of Rich Dad Poor Dad fame says, the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. In comes Young Living Essential Oils, a privately owned global company founded in 1994 by D. Gary Young. There's over 600 wellness products divided into 3 basic categories: essential oils, nutritional supplements, and personal and home care products. And the company concept is super simple: to provide the tools necessary to live a lifetime of wellness, purpose, and abundance. Gary Young dedicated over 35 years of his life to mastering farming techniques, mastering distillation, and ensuring Young Living's essential oils and products have the most robust testing facilities, equipment, and independent verification practices to be at the forefront of all wellness companies in existence today. Young Living isn't just good. They create the standard, and that is just one of many reasons that they are considered the world leader in essential oils and oil-infused products. Young Living goes where the plants grow. With farms and distilleries all over the world, they are not just brokers of essential oils. They play a direct role in everything from the planting to harvesting to distillation, testing, and packaging. Their seed-to-seal commitment is unmatched in the industry, guaranteeing the highest quality and purest essential oils and wellness products you can find on the market today. And all of that gets delivered directly to your front door. Young Living has been featured in many well-known publications and consistently endorsed by several celebrity friends. So why partner with Young Living? Well, of course, their proven track record and their seed-to-seal commitment to purity, reliable customer service and support, and the most pure researched essential oils and wellness products on the planet. And most importantly, the market wants what Young Living has. It's time for some action steps. The startup and overhead costs and Young Living may surprise you. Step 1, enroll as a wholesale member with a basic starter kit and build your own box, or a premium starter kit, which are pre-made, and sign up for Essential Rewards. This is your only startup and overhead cost, is your Essential Rewards and your premium starter kit or basic starter kit. To be a wholesale member in Young Living, you must get at least their $45 basic starter kit. But there's a much better and cost-effective way to begin, and that's with their premium starter kit. This will give you more product to sample for yourself and share with others right away. After all, one of the keys to success in any business is to know and fall in love with your product. The Essential Rewards program would be your next step in what's considered your overhead. With Essential Rewards, you get your monthly wellness box delivered straight to your door with products you will personally use and enjoy. In addition, you can order for sampling with others. With this program, you get points towards free products, flat rate, and reduced shipping, and you'll be eligible for all commissions and bonuses. An extra savvy step would be to sign up for the YL Go program, which makes your shipping even less. Step 2, get trained. You would never approach another profession and expect to be successful without adequate training. Don't make that mistake here. Everyone in every profession gets trained for some level of success. Same is true in network marketing. Wonder where your training will come from? Simple. Besides Young Living's own virtual office in events, you can join Living Fit Club, an online portal run by Young Living Crown Diamond Jahan Thomas, one of the top leaders in Young Living, that will give you additional access to training in nutrition, mindset coaching, fitness, Young Living products and business training, travel, recipes, mentorship, finance, experts in events, and wealth building. The importance of training and mindset cannot be stressed enough when trying to build a successful business and actually an overall successful life. Now, step 3, it's time to start working your 2 to 5 year plan. Why so long? Well, what are you doing today that will positively and drastically change your financial health in 2 to 5 years from now? You have to start somewhere. Time will pass anyway. Use it to your advantage. And remember, you start getting paid from day one. If you treat it like a business, it will pay you like a business. Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and Oprah Winfrey have the same amount of time as you and me. So what's their secret? Turn an 8-hour workday into an 80-hour payday. It's simple. Use the power of leverage. Everybody wins. There's only so many hours you could personally work, and that puts a cap on your income potential. But what if you had 10 people working at the same time as you, and you got a small percentage of all their efforts, 24/7? Now, what if you had 10,000 people working at the same time? Let's review your startup and overhead costs if you follow our advice here. For under $350, you get your premium starter kit, your essential oils desk reference, and the D. Gary Young book, both showing you how to use the products and all about the company. The Living Fit Club membership and Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill to help you start getting into the mindset. Did you hear that? Startup of less than $350 when traditional businesses cost a minimum of tens of thousands of dollars before they even open their doors. Now your overhead. The first part and only requirement would be the order you make from Young Living on lifestyle products that you are using in your life anyway, like shampoo, soaps, supplements, toothpaste, cleaning products, etc. The second part, and highly recommended, would be your membership to Living Fit Club for continual business training, financial education, product education, mindset coaching, health programs that include Young Living products, and professional workouts, just to name a few perks. Living Fit Club keeps you trained and plugged into a community with a common purpose of breaking molds, crushing limiting beliefs, and creating epic lives. Coconut money, the money you make even when you are on vacation, comes through simple, achievable goals. Your first goal is to become a star rank by getting a premium starter kit yourself and enrolling your first 4 members to do the same. You will get paid a $200 bonus as a thank you from Young Living, and that will make your premium starter kit paid for. Now let's help the 4 people you refer to the company do the same. Keep it simple by teaching everyone how to immediately become a star. It's where we all start on our path to the top. You get to choose your income. Your level of desired income determines your plan. What do you want? Do you want to be an entrepreneur? Maybe you just want more family time or enjoy some luxuries or have some more vacations. Maybe you just want to pay for your products or have some hobby income. What about replacement income and wealth, or do more philanthropic work? How about just peace of mind? Or maybe it's a stepping stone for your dreams. Just look at those incomes at the different achievement levels. These are the real numbers in Young Living. Choose the income that would make the most immediate positive impact first. We'll work on that right away. Then choose the income that would be life-changing. We'll continue your growth till you get there. To see the chart more closely, you can visit youngliving.com/IDS. Freaking out yet? When something gets exciting and even makes perfect sense, our paradigms tend to kick in. Our paradigms are the thoughts and subsequent behaviors that often stop us from pursuing our dreams and working towards our greatest potential. It happens to all of us. You may even be wondering what the catch is right now. Well, here it is. Understand that more work and less pay in the beginning leads to more pay and less work in the end. Again, this is exponential growth. You must be willing to trade some TV time or computer and internet, even maybe some recreational time, to build your dreams. This is your side hustle. You're going to have to put some time into it. And maybe it's your full-time hustle. You're still going to have to put some time into it. And you also must want more than just trading your time for dollars. You must really want this. So what's the $1 million success secret? Just do it. Just do it and never give up. You have to start somewhere. We all do. We believe Young Living is an exceptional business. This is the perfect time and you get outstanding support. This is your moment to join a global community of people living their dreams. Don't let people who are not doing it tell you it's not possible. It's already being done. Be part of the success stories. Look at Young Living's growth over the last several years with no slowing down in sight. Maybe, just maybe, this is your time to jump in and start reaping all that Young Living lifestyle has to offer you. How? Let's review it simply. Number 1, become a wholesale member. Number 2, qualify for everything, including all bonuses and residuals by making at least a 100 PV order, about $100 in the Essential Rewards program. Number 3, teach others to do the same. And number 4, support your product users. You will have people that come along that just want to use products. That's wonderful. We love them. We need to support them. There's a place for everyone in Young Living. Of course, we want you to get out of the sidelines, come off the sidelines, get in the arena with us, and lead with us. But maybe you just want to be a product user and try some of these outstanding natural products to increase your wellness and overall well-being. At the very least, we'd love for you to connect us with people who might be interested in either the information here in building their dreams and/or wanting to use the products for their own wellness endeavors. We'd love for you to try the exceptional product line as a retail customer or a wholesale member. You can choose either one, and we offer continual support and training. You're worth it. This is the time to start building your dreams. We have a better way. We're looking for you to join us in breaking molds and creating epic lives. Thank you for listening in. Please refer back to the person who sent this to you so you can get started on your journey to wellness, purpose, and abundance, and begin living the life you desire and deserve.